5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's put our living stereo stylus in this groove.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to episode 10 of Operation Launch, where today we're going to look at a few more quotes that we've gotten on the buckets and the gel beads. We also went ahead and placed our test order on the guns. We're going to go over all that. We talked about that on at the end of the last episode. We discovered there's a guy that's selling these, and we were able to make an order direct and potentially get around any of the shipping issues that we're concerned about. So we make that test order, and then we're also going to take a look inside our Seller Central account and see if there's anything that we need to do right now to make sure that we're ready to go and build our listing as soon as we get these puppies. So, Chris, this is fun. We
got the test order placed. We figured out how to do that. We had a little bit of trouble there with the credit card stuff and all that, but we got that worked out. And so now it's in the hands of the supplier. We've got the 120 units ordered. We didn't do any customization, just straight up, just whatever it was on Alibaba. We ordered what was there. So we're going to see what happens. This may show up at Dustin's house, and then we may have to place another order.
Exactly.
So we'll see. We're kind of anxious.
Yeah. So let's recap a little bit, and let's talk about where our mindset is right now on this. So one thing you mentioned, the credit card issue on we discovered, because it's been a long time since we've done this ourselves with a new account on Alibaba, is we had to get our credit card verified. So if you make a test order or you make an order on Alibaba and it doesn't go through, don't worry. There's nothing to worry about. You just got to send them some information, make sure they verify your card. They want to make sure you're legit. So we crossed all those bridges and we're able to make our order. Now, we've definitely decided to go with this gun and the ancillary products, these gel beads guns, despite some potential hesitations that we might have, just because of the opportunity it presents. Like we said on the previous videos, there's clearly an issue with potentially these aren't allowed in China. So there might be some cracking down on them being produced in China, which means there might be some customs issues. But they're also clearly selling them on Amazon right now with no issues. So there's a potential that, maybe Amazon cracks down on this, but I don't think so. This seems like a perfectly fun toy for kids to play with, and us. If you've seen it before, we had a blast playing with these things. So we've just decided to definitely source the guns and figure out whatever hoops it's going to be abnormal because we can't go through the normal channels like we've done before to source a product, but we can do that with the other ancillary products that are going to kind of hedge our bets on this. So Chris, why don't you pull up, let's show everybody how we did with the quote from how we ordered it off of Alibaba. So we can go to Alibaba and then go to our orders page.
Okay.
So go over to the orders at the top right. Oh, you got it already.
Yeah.
Perfect. You got it already pulled up. So this is what we ordered. We found this at the end of last episode where we saw that there was a supplier and we were able to order straight through Alibaba. The nice thing about that is we do have trade assurance. So if something goes wrong, we should be able to get our money back on this. And then over at the far right there, you can click view more right above that. And this will just open up the entire order so we can see where we are right now. What's amazing is the terms of like estimated delivery time of 5 to 9 days. Seems fast. We had this shipped directly to my house.
Mm-hmm.
All we did was give the credit card and boom, and my address. And so you can see there, we're getting these for $7.32 a piece. The shipping was pretty high. The shipping was $1,000. So that put our total cost was around $2,100, I believe.
Mm-hmm. A little bit, 2,000.
2,000. So if we do some quick calculations really quick, what's that total number, Chris? 2,000 and what?
2,026.80.
2,026.80. That's delivered to my door. And so if we divide that by 120, that puts our landed cost, at least at our house, at $16.89 per unit.
1680, is that what you said?
$16.89. is the landed cost. And again, this is our test order, small sample. These things were selling for quite a bit, at least $50 is what I remember seeing. We'll take a quick look here. $62. Okay, so
let's just look through here real quick. So we got some more competition in there with the balls still. Hey, what's going on? My name is Chris Greenwich. This is Dustin Kane. We invite you to go to Sellozo.com and try out the 14-day trial for your Amazon advertising. What the software is going to do is automate your advertising every day so you can focus on listings, product research, finding your new product and that you want to source, or negotiations, all that other stuff. So go to Sellozo.com. Book a demo with Dustin if you'd like, but you also can check out the 14-day free trial.
And we also will do an onboarding call with you. So when you sign up for your free trial, you're going to be talking with either Chris or myself, and we'll help get your first campaign set up. We look forward to seeing you inside.
Still limited on the guns.
There's certainly more popping up that I haven't seen before.
Yeah, definitely a lot more beads I'm seeing. Let's go look at that gun though we did. So this one, 1690, let's just call it.
Yep. And so we can use Helium 10's tools here to sort of see what our profit will be off of this, which is going to be really fun to look at. But the fact that I think that we were able to find these for 1690 as a test order is pretty good, because there's still going to be a lot of profit margin here once we pull this up. All right, so we're looking at this. Helium 10 has a pretty cool tool. It's on their plugin, where as soon as it loads here, it's going to allow us to enter that number 1690, and we'll be able to figure out exactly what we can expect to make profit off of these guys. And I don't anticipate we're going to need to spend a ton on advertising. I mean, we are going to for sure, but we're going to be page one when we load, or when we launch.
So it did kind of go down really quick. That's where we kind of saw it. And so I'm wondering if I think one of our buddies over at Francois over Noviland said he saw it on TikTok.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that had something to really do with driving the sales.
Yeah. But we can replicate that TikTok.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can make a video and see if we can get it to go semi-viral to drive traffic as well. I can tell you, the neighborhood kids have been knocking on my door ever since we did that test. They keep asking, do they get theirs for free since they helped us test them? So,
well, look right here, 49%, 182. Let's just go down to like 49. So $49.99 is 117 at a 40% margin. 59, 167, 47, 54, 142, 44. So, really, we don't want to be any lower than 49.
No, but that's
go a little bit lower. It's still good.
That's still a 40% margin.
Yeah, 39, 29. That's pretty low. 34, still kind of low. 39 is 5-hour break there at 30%. 49, I think, would be great. We could start at 59 and work its way down, whatever. But
I think,
the point is, like, it hits these numbers that we looked at. It hits the margin and it hits the ROI.
Exactly.
I mean, if we could mess around with that. 150 is kind of just, that's a high number. We can make that 140, 130, but it's still going to hit that margin.
Yeah, which is why this is attractive right now. So we can definitely get this going. I'm excited. I mean, we're really going to, if everything holds true to what this is showing, we should have these in not too long, which is phenomenal for your first fairly decent size order. I mean, 120 of these is it's a small order, but it's not tiny.
They should ship next week. Working days, ship next week. 12 days. Yeah, I mean, we should have them pretty soon.
Yes. So we're going to have our work cut out for us. When they get here, this is going to be fun when we get them. I mean, we're probably going to want to take our time and add some things to this. I mean, we did no customization. So we have the ability to maybe print some labels ourselves at home, stick them on there. We can design something cool that makes it branded. Obviously, we want to nail down our brand name, which I think we're getting pretty close. What do you want to go ahead and say what we're thinking here?
Drum roll for a second. Let's keep the suspense. Hold on one second. Stay there.
We brainstormed and we talked. You saw this on a previous episode where we were looking and
stay with me here.
Chris called me about 3 hours after that, like with a eureka moment, and had it.
Hold on, don't say it yet. I want to give some credit where credit's due, so I'm trying to get. Here it is. Boom.
All right. So we decided on the brand name Gel Ops, which I'm excited about. I think that's a really good name for this. And then I told my son, who's 14 and like a Photoshop maniac, and also he loves any sort of weapon video game, so he's all about this stuff. But yeah, he sent this to me about 2 hours later. He's like, "How's this for a logo?" And I was like, "That is cool." So
got the guns, the little beads.
Little beads. It's perfect. It says what it is. We'll see if we stick with this logo. I like it. The only thing that I think could be changed is to soften that up a little bit, so it has the same like military ops look, but maybe a little more toyish. Or I'm okay with either. But this would be really cool if you got that packaged like this. This could be sort of if it came in like really nice packaging. I mean, how much fun would a kid have opening something like that?
Yeah, especially if we did a real nice like customization in the box. Made it look really cool inside, like inside added stuff.
Yeah, that box, it should have foam in there, so the gun is like laid in it, like you would lay it in like a gun case, and then you could have like the charger spot. I mean, there's so many ways and like what we could do down the road with this. So we're going to go ahead and use something like that. Most likely we'll put that, whatever this box looks like that we get, who knows, there could be like Chinese words all over it. And we may just make a big sticker, cover all that with that logo, send those in as the test order, and then really try to start branding around that. We're going to use that brand for the beads, the buckets. That way you can have like a full tactical setup when you go out and play this. So I just think there's so many possibilities here. I'm excited about this.
I know. And we do the beads and when we do the bucket, put that as a combo. I mean, we're launching pretty much 3 products at one time. So we'll see what happens.
So that's where we are with the guns. We're waiting on those samples to be ordered. That was easier than we had anticipated, thankfully, because we were thinking we're going to have to jump through some hoops. We'll find out if I get a call that we've got 120 pieces stuck in customs in China. We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Yeah, we'll figure that out later.
Well,
see, at least we didn't order 12,000 units or 3,000 units. We just did 120 units. That's $2,000. And if we can't get them for some reason, okay, we're out 2,000. But if we get them and we can't list them on Amazon, then there's 120 kids in your neighborhood that are going to get guns and they're going to buy them for $50 or something.
For sure. What's interesting, I can't tell you how many times I've done this, but every time I've done an initial order where I just order something off of Alibaba or AliExpress, 20 or 30 units, work really hard on a listing, and then prove the concept, those products usually end up working. I've made the mistake before of ordering like 3,000 units of an unproven product just because I wanted to jumpstart it. And then, boy, you're stuck when those don't sell. So we're about to have fun with that. Now, we may do more with the beads and the buckets just because of how cheap they are. We might make a much, much bigger order, but it's still going to be small in comparison money-wise. So, okay, let's pull up the quotes we've gotten here. Let's see if there's anything that we can order right now with the beads and the buckets just to get them rocking.
Okay.
Ever since we put that request for quote in on Alibaba, our emails have been blowing up with responses from factories. So we're back inside our Alibaba account here, and we can see all of the quotes that we've gotten back. So
something to note here, the first ones at the bottom, we did the gel blasters and then the gel bead, the gel balls, and we only got one quote. So what I did, and we did a bucket. So what I did is I just did another RFQ. You can see like 5 days later, I did another one on the 11th of May. And then now that one got 8 quotes. So I don't know if, again, I don't know if it was because I don't have the right keywords in here or whatever, but you could see that sometimes if you don't get a lot of quotes and you're like, well, I'm not getting a lot of traction here, I would just try to resubmit, do another one because we got 8 out of this one. So let's go down to the guns because at one point this only said, I think 1 or 2. So we got 4 total. Let's go see what we got here because I'm not sure what we actually have here. This is the first time I've ever looked at it. Okay, so this first one is new. This is the supplier. This is the quotation. So this is the soft bullets.
That's not even it. That's like a Nerf gun type thing. 15,000
pieces. Okay, this guy's completely out of tune with what we wanted. So he's gone. This next one is dead on. 630.
Wow.
For 5,000 pieces, and we paid $730 for 120 pieces.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's insane. What's this say? Minimum order quantity is 120 pieces for color. Okay, 24 pieces of carton. Okay, so if we do 5,000 pieces, if we get to that point and we can get it through customs and everything like that, this is definitely got to be cheaper than 630. That is not going to be. That's still too high.
Yeah. 100%.
This one's a totally different gun. This is that one we first looked at on AliExpress. That kind of caught our attention. This is a different type of gun. $15 a piece. This would be completely different model. We have all kinds of gel blasters. The one in the picture, yeah, JM brand. If you want to see more of our guns. So I did pull up this website, and it had a lot of options here. This is that one that had the little grenade shooter.
Yeah.
So this has a lot to look at. Rifles, children models. Okay, so here's that one here. His price is $870, so that's still too high. But he has all these different models. And this is that P90 that he pulled up. Let's just take a look at it. But you can see we're starting to get traction in different types of options here. It takes a battery. That's kind of cool. But yeah, so that's where we're at. So we'll keep that one there, and then this one is somebody we've already talked to in the past for just the beads.
Right.
But they know somebody that sells the gun too. So a lot of different options here. Let's go back to our quotes and let's look at the bucket. I think we got a supplier with the bucket. Let's just see what else we got here. Anything you want to add there?
No, I'm excited about that. We have all this stuff in our back pocket now. I mean, we can always keep going. We just have to see what it's like with customs with the gun. I mean, if we have to kind of keep making these small orders to get them in here, we can just keep doing that. And if we have to spend some time making adjustments at our house, but it sure would be nice if we can scale this and find a supplier that we could really customize the print on the guns and the box and the packaging and all that, and have a good price. But for the bucket, I think all we need is our logo on it. If we can get that Gel Ops logo on it, and then maybe we make our buckets black.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have that, but that might be kind of cool. That would be more tactical looking.
Yeah.
Might flow with what we're doing.
I think we talked to this lady. We sent her a chat.
Mm-hmm.
And so if I have my chat pulled up, yeah, here she is, Susan. For 500 pieces, it's $260 a piece, and DDP shipping would be about $1,100. So that's how we can get 500 buckets to start with her.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to keep her in here, and I've tagged a lot of these. So when I have a good conversation with somebody, I just pin them to the top. That way, I make sure that I continue to have a conversation with them. They need to know our address to give us DDP on some guns, on some of those gel blasters. This one, what do they sell? They sell the beads at 25 cents a unit for 5,000 bags. So I need talk to her.
Do you
Yeah,
want to go ahead and see if we can have our logo printed on those buckets?
Yeah, so let's talk to Susan real quick.
Yeah. Could we maybe get a test order of less than 500 right now? Let's ask her and say we want the logo printed on there. Let's say we would be able to, let's say 250 up front. We want the logo printed on the bucket. For right now, I'm okay with a blank box that it comes in. And yeah, we want black for sure. I think black with our logo on the top would be sweet. And I know they can do it. It can be black and white would be fine. So let's just see what she says. Let's just send that to her. See what she says with that. You can send the logo, upload that in there.
Okay, so she's our bucket lady.
Yep.
Our gel bead lady is usually Susan. Let's see what she had to say about a quotation. Does that say Susan? Sarah. All right, Sarah.
For just right now, but for anybody who hasn't ordered anything from a supplier, this is a very common way to get a quote.
Mm-hmm.
They send them like this. They usually use some sort of Excel spreadsheet, and then they make these boxes and put these. Sometimes they can be really wonky looking, but this is very standard to get a quote that looks just like this.
For 1,000 bags of gel ball, shipping is $230 by sea to your door, including tariff, 25 to 30 days. That's 200 bags. So if we don't want to order 10,000 bags per color, that's 40 cents. 200 is 60 cents.
Wait a minute. So why does it say for 1,000 bags?
Because I think we told her we only wanted 1,000 bags instead of 10,000. We told her to quote us 1,000 bags.
Oh, so the minimum order quantity is 200 bags per
color.
Okay. Red, green, blue, orange. That's only 4, so that should be 800. What's going on there? Am I missing something?
Well, it's 200. If you want to do 200 color or 200 bag minimum per color, and we told her we wanted 1,000 bags, so we just got to pick a color.
We could do just one color.
We could just do one color.
Or do you think it would be smart to test
variations?
Like, this would be a good chance to do like 3 different colors and see which one sells the best. For going forward. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm nervous to do that just because it spreads it too thin across the whole listing. Like you can't do much for just one. You don't give it a chance for just one listing to go. But red, green, blue, orange. I mean, it's only 200 bags. 2, 4. Like we could do.
I mean, orange is already on there. Blue's already on. Blue's already on. I see a lot of orange and blue. So I'm down with. I think maybe if we tried a different color.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with doing it. It's a little low risk because we know they're going to sell. Like the color's going to sell.
Mm-hmm.
2, 4, 6, 8. Let's just do.
Well, let's just see what this total. What's the total price down there? So she needs a 50% deposit.
And
50% balance. Okay, so let's just do something really quick. Let's just see what we're talking about here. If it's 59 cents times 1,000, that's $590 plus $230 in shipping, right? That's $820 total. Let's divide that by the 1,000. So that makes them 82 cents per unit, which we're easily going to make that money back. I mean,
Yeah, they're selling like $16.99 for 2
for
bags,
2.
right?
Our cost is going to be $1.60 for 2.
Yeah.
All right. Let's respond.
Let's see which, because we got other quotes too. So we could go.
Yep, that's true.
Let's go back to here.
Sometimes Alibaba is difficult to navigate.
Yeah, so much. Like they open up another tab every time. So we got 8 other quotes. Let's see what they say here. This says $1.78 a bag. That's
Okay.
it's too much, right?
Is there how many? Is it like how many balls are in a bag? 5,000 bags.
I don't think that's. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. The other one doesn't have a photo, so
I'm not gonna pay attention to that.
Nine 9 cents per bag. Okay, we're moving along. Is that even possible?
I don't know. She says more quite original size.
Oh, their original size.
Here, what's it say?
Does it say anything about 7 to 8 millimeters?
No, but I know the original size is normally around that 2 millimeter mark.
Okay.
But it doesn't say anything about 7 to 8. Okay, this one says 2.5. This one says 7 to 8. 10,000 pieces. And then we got some more over here. 64 cents a bag, 95 cents a bag, 50 cents a bag, 25 cents a bag.
Tell you what, that one was only offering for 500 bags. 64 cents a bag for 500 bags.
That's the same one. That's the same lady.
Can you go to their page? Go to that one lady's page on Alibaba, the listing itself. The one that said 60 cents a bag or whatever that we're just at.
The 64 cents a bag?
Uh-huh. Because maybe we can sort by buy now. Where we can just order them right off the bat. Maybe if they come in a clear bag, we can just do the same thing really quick. So remember we were looking at ready to ship. See, some of these are I don't know, the prices are very weird.
Like this is $38 a bag. What is?
And it's that can't be right, obviously.
That can't be right.
Scroll down and see if we can find somebody else who's that's more what I'm talking about. Click that. Yeah, that top one was a $2,000 minimum, 2,000 minimum. This one is, what's the minimum order quantity here? So 66, 200 bags.
200, yeah.
So let's just see what that looks like. I mean, that's a pretty. Let's see what this is. If we did, let me just get my calculator out again. So 676 divided by, what is that? 600.
Yep.
I mean, that's a little bit more. That's $1.12 a bag. I'd like to know. I'm assuming the packaging is just clear bags, right? Is that what it looks like to you? I mean, we could so easily slap a logo on those. For those, we could just slap like a address style logo that could have the barcode, the logo, everything else. I mean, it would be a little work, but that would take us 2 hours to label those suckers.
Be a good way to just test it out real quick.
I just really like this concept of testing before we go full throttle with a supplier. What do you think on this?
Yeah, I think we should do it.
And now we could just make a green, orange, and blue. If we wanted to do, we could do 600 of all the same color.
Yep.
Or we could do 222. What do you think?
I think we just do 222. Let's put them all up and see which one people pick. We shouldn't have any problems on it. If what we really could do is bundle it, put 3 colors into one together.
Well, if we can, we could do that for sure.
That would stand out on the page.
You're 100% right. We should polybag those suckers 3 into 1.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing on the page like that. Okay, I say we just go ahead and order those right now.
Okay.
And then we'll be able to start building this listing out. So let's walk through what this looks like to order.
Okay.
So that you can see it.
Start order.
Yep.
It should be a lot easier than last time.
Yes, because our card is verified now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Still spinning.
Express shipping. Good. I'm okay with that. All right, so let's see if this goes through. Then we're on our way here. We've got beads coming. We've got the guns coming. Processing. Come on. Big money.
Come on. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy. I haven't seen this page before. I haven't seen this page before.
This is new. All right. Come on.
No whammies, no whammies. Stop.
Yes. It did it. All right. Successful.
So let's go look at our orders.
Okay.
So that went through. Sarah's going to say, oh, Chris ordered. Great.
Mm-hmm. I'm fine with that. Now, we did get them a little more expensive. They were like $1 something, $1.09 or $1 whatever per bag. But it's a lot less risk to order less and see what happens. We're still going to be definitely profitable on these. If we prove,
we can make some cool images too. Like we can make some really cool like main images with those colors. We could do something really neat.
Yeah, and we'll definitely be playing around with that for sure. The main thing is whatever we do now that might be a little bit labor intensive, like labeling these things and doing all that, all down the road will be done by the supplier.
Yeah.
We're not.
It's good to do it now though, like so people can see, like new sellers can see this is what you do. Like, and I think you should do it like this if you're a new seller. If you're just getting started, you should learn the process so that you know, like, okay, this is how it works. I gotta do this. Because there's gonna be a time where you're gonna have to end up labeling something. Or there's gonna be a time you're gonna have to end up shipping something. Like I just talked about on our podcast. I had 2 pallets show up at the UPS store and I had to go ship them to UPS.
Right.
Like if you don't know how to do that, believe me, I was running around like crazy.
Oh yeah.
So you have to, I think it's good to learn it, especially with a small order like this. We're only doing 120 guns and 600 beads, and like that's it.
Yep. We'll be able to handle all this. We'll be able to label it. We'll be able to make sure that everything gets taken care of the right way for this. And then, yeah, for sure, we're going to make this much more efficient in the future. I mean, we may go with different suppliers for different prices and have packaging, labeling, everything. We may just even have them shipped straight to FBA for us, so we didn't have to touch them. But all right, this is exciting.
Should we look up a bucket?
Let's just see. Yeah, let's see if we've got. I mean, we could go to any of those buckets that gave us a quote. I know we wanted black, but I think this is the way to go for us. We need the one with the strainer on the top.
I'm just trying to see if I can see something quick.
I mean, the gray wouldn't be bad.
There we go.
That's it, right?
That's it.
Okay, click on it.
Let's see real quick. Let me just double check here. Okay, so look, we ran out really fast. You notice that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What is this popcorn thing all about? Must be a good product.
Optional popcorn bucket. Yeah. Okay, next product.
Might be a good product. Color.
What are the options?
I don't know if they got black.
Well, I don't even know what that means, those colors. Do you? Oh, 14 color options?
What would you stand on it for?
I guess it's that durable.
Get your fish. It's loading. It's not. I'm trying to see what other colors they got.
Come on, Alibaba.
I mean, that's a pretty big bucket, I think.
That's the same size as the one we got.
Is it?
Yeah. Why are the colors not showing? For sure they have black if they have all those.
Round, square.
Oh, interesting. I think we want round. Round looks better.
How big? Well, what's the cheapest one? What's this one? Round 1.5 liters. What is that? 1.5 liters to gallons. What's yours say?
Ours was 1 gallon, I think.
What's it? Does it have a liter on it or anything? You see anything on it?
Let me go see real quick. Hang on. The bucket I got, it doesn't even say on here. All it says is it holds over 15,000 balls. Oh, 1.5 gallon bucket.
So a liter, 1 gallon equals 3.78 liters.
Look at this. You tell me that's not this as
A
big
gallon?
as
I guess that's a gallon.
That's a milk jug for sure.
I wonder if they mislabeled it, is what I'm getting at, I guess. Let's go back over here. Let's see what else we got. I mean, it died pretty quick. We don't get much.
Now we have a request in for 250 and black. So we can just wait to see. We can take a look at that listing later on and see if that allows.
That's kind of cool.
What's going on?
This might be something kind of neat to look at. It's kind of a different bucket.
Is that a strainer on top?
I don't know. It doesn't look like it. Where's that lid at? I mean, that could be a strainer on top.
Tell you what, that
bucket would look cool.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at that, 100 pieces of this one would be $7.50. That's going to put it way over $4 a piece, $5.
Yeah.
I think we should hold off on this and wait for to hear back from the first one we sent the message to. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Yep. Perfect. All right. Well, that's good for today. I think we've covered a lot. Let's just wait. We got some cool stuff coming our way. It's fun that we ordered the beads now, and we've got the guns on the way. We're still a little bit holding on the bucket. We're going to figure out the best solution for that. But we're making traction here, Chris. This is fun. And next time on the next episode, we're going to take a look inside our Seller Central account, see if there's anything that we need to do to make sure we have everything taken care of in there. We're going to try to wrap it up with this bucket, and then hopefully we've got some notifications on how much we have to wait for these guns and bullets, because I'm ready to go.
Me too. It's going to be fun.
It is. All right, everyone, thanks for joining us. We'll be back at this again soon.
See you.